Okay, this is the reading for water signs, September 15th through the 21st. I am using my water element spray. Tune in. Okay. Breath work, breath work, breath work. So important right now. Inner voice and source. Before I even started shuffling, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Just had the Pisces full moon. That was a doozy. I could feel some really intense shifts going on, but they felt really positive and very loving. So I don't know if anybody else experienced anything like that. That would be something to maybe make a comment about. We can discuss it a little bit. I was just talking about in the Earth Signs video that, I think it was Earth Signs, that the source of your information should always come from within you. I mean, it's human nature to seek for validation outside of ourselves, but going within, you get the best information. When you can get to that spot in the middle of your heart, that connects you to spirit, source, whatever you call it, God. It's also your inner child. Okay, so what do we have for water signs for September 15th through the 21st? Healing, lovers. This is all about that integration. This is what we're doing. The heart's all lit up here. There is a heart right here. I was just talking about that little spark inside. This, to me, the Lover's card always represents our own, masculine and feminine energies within. And we are healing that. We are integrating it. This is what we're going to be doing for a while, for as long as it takes. We incarnated to do this work. If you're watching this video, then you're on this path also. And the Master, this is self-mastery. We are healing the mind, and I can't help but notice that it's the mind and the solar plexus. And it's illuminating the heart. So what we think, what we feel, how we feel other people, how we present ourselves. Being able to slow down in the moment and experience. This card is talking about, like, you can go take pictures of beautiful scenery, but you really need to take the time to enjoy the scenery. Breathe in the moment. Bask in that. Get out in nature. Nature is very healing. Trees are very healing. And dealing with all the emotions, like water signs are very emotional. Dealing with those emotions and then finding ways to ground it out is crucial. So then we have change underneath the Lovers. I mean, this is like you're turning this wheel. So how are you turning the wheel? How are you integrating? How are you becoming the master of your own reality, of your own experience? Are you doing it? Or are you getting comfortable in uncomfortable situations? Are you procrastinating the work that you need to be doing? It's not easy work, and sometimes it's easier just to be like super overwhelmed and just like go like Cancer and hide in your shell. We got the Rebel on the top, Trust on the bottom. What's our new middle? Maturity, and then we got playfulness on the bottom. So learning how to be playful when we look at ways that we have been hurt in the past, and how can we get on top of our healing? How can we manage that? How can we be mature and trust and break free of these old chains that have bound us for so long? It is time to let our light shine. And there is so much power to be found in our emotions. If you walk into a room and you can feel that something isn't right or there's something strange with the energy, if you can feel it, you can change it. That is a superpower. You do not have to be victimized or influenced by something else around you. If you can feel it, then you can shift the whole energy in the room. I've done it. I noticed it when I used to walk into work super pissed off. Everybody would be uncomfortable and they would know I was mad. I wasn't mad at them, I was just fuming from within. And if somebody talked to me, I wouldn't snap at them, but I was still angry inside. And I thought, if I have the power to do that without saying a word, imagine what I could do to a room that felt that way when I walked in. So I realized at that point that I could flip that script around. I didn't have to be the person that was doing it, and I didn't have to be the person that was having it done to them. It really made me aware of my ripples in my energy and how I'm affecting other people, because sometimes we don't know how powerful we truly are. So I always start with Cancer. So Cancer, impartiality, staying centered in the emotions. Got Mars and Venus in Libra. We just had that Pisces full moon. Try to stay balanced. Feel and experience things, but don't let it take you. I'm a Cancer rising, I know. I mean, we can feel so much, and it can be so overwhelming. But when you realize that you're the one that's doing it too, and you're powerful enough to shift things, then you can shift things. You can do some things. Scorpio. Oh yeah. Crap. Okay, before I get too excited with my reading, I was reading the questions to ask ourselves when we go into meditation. So this is great. It's all chakras. Let's look at it. Where is it? Okay, I quietly listen, allowing you to color your own palette. She's holding buckets of paint here. Take an impartial look at your situation. The action here is to listen and observe. If I step back from my present situation, what do I see? And can I be neutral? So, kind of zoom out and just act like you're looking in at your life from a different perspective. Like it's not you, but it's you. And try not to pass judgments. Just observe all angles. And then you'll often see that things aren't always what they seem to be. So don't overreact, don't underreact, but just observe and listen. Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio. This is sacral chakra. Service. So what messages do we have for Scorpio? Excuse me. I attract to you whatever you desire if you give up your desire. Well, that's weird. Are you seeing your life as it really is? Though we may wish things to be different, we often create just what we need. This is an opportunity to look at where you are today, to give up what you think you deserve and start being of service. How does the idea of service inspire me? How can I make the most of my present situation, and what can I give? Well, so this is huge in balancing out emotions and integrating and being of service to others. Like, how can you give back if you're in a position to be able to give back? Or how can you shift things around in your own life so that you don't feel like things have just been taken. As soon as you address it, you can shift that issue within your own life. Pisces. What messages do we have for Pisces? Perseverance, Pisces. We just had that wonderful, amazing full moon in Pisces, and I felt so much love. I was sitting outside, and I felt like something unlock in my heart chakra. It was awesome. So, I am really advising everyone to meditate. It's so important. And then journal what you find. Ask yourself these questions. Let's see what it says. When we do our chosen work, we are serving the highest order. If we stop, we upset the universal balance. What you work towards will materialize. You may not see it, but it lies ahead. Don't quit before the miracle. Can I ignore the feelings that would sidetrack me? Will I let go of fear and persevere? So Pisces seem to be on the verge of a breakthrough, or the energy of this Pisces full moon is allowing us to transform. See, it's like she's letting go of this cloak thing, but it also looks like butterfly wings. So we are in this period of transformation. And I think it's kind of funny it happened right over the laziness cards. Don't get comfortable in uncomfortable situations. Keep going. Nobody said this was going to be easy. We just knew it needed to get done, which is why we're here. So, this is the reading for water signs for the next week. Be sure to stay tuned for next week, and I'll see you. Until then.